Hello friends, in this session again I'll take you through some important questions and concepts of pipes and cisterns. In the previous session we have seen, we were discussing questions on pipes and cisterns wherein pipes, both the pipes were inlet pipes. There can be a variety of questions wherein there's a pipe and there's a tank, and there are two pipes. One is an inlet pipe and another is an outlet pipe. Like in this case, A is an inlet pipe and B is an outlet pipe. So again you can be asked a lot of questions in this. The easiest would have been, let's say there is an inlet pipe which can fill the empty tank in 4 hours, and there is an outlet pipe which can empty the filled tank working alone, let's say in 5 hours. Fine. So the question is, if the tank is empty, initially the tank is empty and both A and B are open together. So the tank will be filled in how much time? So again, as I have told you earlier also, the easiest approach would have been you can find the total time, which again in this case, total capacity of tank, which will come out to be least count multiple of 4 and 5, which is nothing but 20 units. Now as pipe A is able to fill the tank in 4 hours, so rate of pipe A will come out to be 20 by 4, which is nothing but 5 units per hour. And pipe B is able to empty the filled tank in 5 hours, so rate of B will come out to be equal to 20 by 5. Because it is emptying it, so I will write this as 4 units per hour. So when both A and B they have opened together, in 1 hour they will be able to fill 1 unit of the tank, because 5 minus 4 comes out to be equal to 1 unit. And this is in 1 hour. If the capacity of tank is 20 units, then 20 units of the work will be done in 20 hours. As simple as that. So this is a simple question. Now, there can be few changes that can happen in this question. Let's say I say that the tank is empty initially, and initially the tank is empty, and now A and B they work in alternate hours. And A starts. It is given that in the first hour A has been opened. That means A starts, then B, then A, then B. So we can assume that A always is opened in the odd hour while B is open in the even hour. So again the question is same: in how much time tank will be filled. Now you need to think very logically. We can infer that A pipe, which is an inlet pipe, is always working in first, third, fifth, seventh, that means in odd hours. While B, which is an outlet pipe, which is emptying the tank, is working in second, fourth, sixth, eighth, that means even number of hours. So one thing that can be inferred directly is that your answer cannot be an even number of hours. The reason being, in the even hour the tank is getting emptied. That means the tank would have filled in the hour earlier to that, which can be an odd hour. Right? This is number one. Now again, going by the same concept, wherein I have assumed that the total capacity of the tank is least count multiple of 4 and 5, which is 20 units. You can find the rate of A, which is 5 units per hour, rate of B, which is minus 4 units per hour. So when A and B they have started working together, so working in alternate hours, So this is what it is. In first hour A is working, in the second hour B is working, then again in the third hour A, then in the fourth hour B. Right? So it has been given that A is an inlet, so it is filling 5, B is an outlet, which is emptying 4. Again 5 and 4. So what you can infer from this is that in 2 hours, that means in first and second are taken together, effectively in 2 hours, 1 unit work is being done. 5 minus 4. Fine. So as a layman, you should not commit a mistake that if in 2 hours work done is 1 unit, which is half of the time. So in 4 hours, it will be 2 units. So if my capacity of the tank is 20 hours, so if this is 20, this will come out to be equal to the double of it, which will come out to be equal to, let's say, 40 hours. That will be a wrong thought process, because this could have happened that probably the tank would have been filled in some other odd hour prior to this. Right? So that mistake you should not commit. So how you need to think for solving this question is, as I told you that your answer cannot be an even number of hour, because in even number of hour the tank is getting emptied. Fine. So that means what I can infer out of this is that in the last hour, the work which is done is a positive work, and the pipe which is working in the last hour is A, which is an odd hour. And A alone, when worked alone, it is able to fill 5 units of the work. That means if the capacity of tank is 20, 5 unit has to be filled in the last hour. 5 unit will be filled in last hour. So remaining 15 will be filled by A and B in alternate hours. So in alternate hours, when A and B they are working, they are able to fill 1 unit of the tank in 2 hours. So this 15 unit of the tank will be filled in 30 hours. I hope you are understanding this. So if in 30 hours 15 units of the tank has been filled, the next hour which will come after 30 hour is a 31st hour, which is an odd hour, and in that odd hour pipe A will be working, and pipe A has the capacity to fill 5 units in 1 hour. So this will come out to be equal to 20 units, the tank will be filled, and the time taken will be nothing but 31 hours. You must know the logic for solving this question, because this is a very commonly asked question, and the options that you will encounter for this question are very confusing. There will be an option which is 40 hours, there is another option which is 39 hours, and they can even end up giving you another confusing option, let's say 37 hours and 31 hours. So even if you would have applied this logic that your answer cannot be an even hour. Why? Because in the even hour the tank is getting emptied. So you have deleted this option. But the remaining 3, probably to end up to any of these 3, because the remaining 3 options are also odd. So you need to actually apply your logic for solving this kind of a question. So the shortcut to this is, last hour inlet pipe is working. Inlet pipe working alone in the last hour can fill 5 units of the work. So the out of 20, 5 taken out, remaining will be 15. This 15 unit will be done in alternate hours with the help of A and B. If A and B in 2 hours they are able to fill 1 unit, so 15 units will be done in 30 hours. Next hour is a odd hour, and it will be able to fill another 5 liters of it, and the work will be done in 31 hours. So this is how you need to do, and I am telling you, you must know a shortcut for solving this question, and this is the most ideal approach for solving it, because you are definitely going to encounter this question in any of these aptitude tests that you are going to face subsequently. Thank you.